And tonight, of course, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. A special day for players and their families, Grant.
It is. It's just great to have a day to enjoy time with loved ones and just relax. And obviously, BA, I love Thanksgiving because I love to eat.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. No good on the 3. Here's Knipple. Brunson defending. Ball outside. And it's New York with a rebound.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Clock at 6. Ball gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He'll do that for you, too. Ball can go mid-range if he needs to.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7", or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
All no good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bridges with it, guarded now by Ball. Bridges against Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like. Just playing with reckless abandon.
Boy, what a slick move that time. Made the defense look absolutely clueless.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Out to Bridges. Back to Brunson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
He was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Hart's checked in for New York. Ball against Hart. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Brunson. Ball with a steal.
2 minutes.
Miller outside.
2 minutes.
Here's the pick. 3-pointer, Bridges. The Knicks with the rebound.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Towns on the screen. The 3. Hits the trifecta.
Not much you can do to stop this Jay when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Hornets trail by 6. It's tipped and stolen by Brunson. And Bridges, here we go. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I just love the ball move.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Grant, the Hornets, as last season, with a new front office trying to evaluate their young talent.
It's tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Brunson. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's the Hornets on the break. And out of bounds, the Knicks will take it.
And they were top 5 in free throw percentage, making their shots at the line. Some players on that team.
And these guys really took advantage whenever their opponents turned the ball over, finishing in the top 5 in points off turnovers last season. And Charlotte making a change here. Man's checked in. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Simpson. Hornets trail by 8. The three from Sexton connects from downtown.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere. Strong from beyond the arc.
Outside McBride. Fires from the wing. Diabate grabs the board. Outside Sexton. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And that does it for the first quarter. New York out in front. They're up by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Josh Hart is out there, but here's Sean Yabusele, and it's McBride in the point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Simpson. He's covered by Hart. Here's Bridges. Tipped.
Look at the vertical from Clarkson. Great job sending that shot back.
The rebound by Bridges.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. I mean, he invites contact, and he's not shying away from anybody.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Alex. Shot's good by Simpson.
Timeout.
And so
Timeout.
Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Carl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Shamet comes in for McBride. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Ball's checked in. Yabusele finds Hart. Pass to Shamet. Here's Towns. The Hornets pull it in. Outside Sexton. Here's Simpson. Off the mark. And a bad shot there. Knicks leading by 5. And here's Yabusele. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Yabusele. New York working the ball around now. A shot from the high post. And he knocks the jumper down.
That was a very smooth shot by Bridges. Messed with that mid-range J perfect.
There's ball on 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order, with injuries shifting to bounce power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Back to Ball. Oh, muscling it home, LaMelo.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Here's Hart. And the layup is good. Hart's got his first points of the game.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation.
Pass to Knipple. Ball taking his time here. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Bridges. New York leading by 6. Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops I'm talking over. And some changes here for New York. Clarkson's checked in for Yabusele. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Bridges. Colin Sexton's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Ball, outside for Sexton. They set a pick. Fires at the elbow. Charlotte again missing. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Clarkson, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Pass the ball from downtown, and it's New York with a rebound. 41 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Brunson, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
Salon, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Yeah, I like that Knipple found a soft spot there. The mid-range could be a weapon for him.
Brunson passes to Hart, kicks it out to Clarkson. He got a piece of it.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Tries the spin move. With his first shot attempt. The shot no good.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for...
Well, I think for the Knicks, I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them. Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Knicks.
Tick, tock, tick.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Knicks leading by 8. Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. Pulls it from the top of the key. Kept alive and out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
4th and second chance points. 9th in rebounding. And their team free throw shooting stats placed them in the top half of the NBA. Those are solid numbers, but they struggle to nail down true consistency from the line.
And what saved them in a lot of games, the second chance points. They were relentless on the offensive glass. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cast them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Pass to Shaman. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Knipple. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
The Knipple doesn't lack the attacking mindset. He'll get to the 10 if the space is there.
Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the finish inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, that's a harbinger of things to come. He's looking at having a very big second half.
Ball passes to Miller. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
No good on the second free throw. The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a two-time champion as an assistant coach.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Alec.
Hey, well, this next team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Back to you guys.
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Back to Bridges. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bridges has got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector, so yeah.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going
at the line. 2 shots.
The ruling on the floor stands.
This would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
His offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Ball outside. Releases. Squares up and sinks it. Ball's got 11 points.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
And that one's good for Brunson.
For one like Brunson, who really is vertically challenged, he's not a guy who's elevated a lot. You've got to have that floater in your game.
Back to ball. Pass to Knippel. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bridges. Knippel with the rebound.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass the ball. Launches it. Oh, cashes one in from distance.
I'll tell you what, the competitive spirit of ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Over Knippel. Misses the fadeaway.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. The Knicks making a switch here. Harden checked in. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Kicks it out Towns. Pass to Robinson. Puts up a 3. Now Bridges. Towns looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. Here's Robinson. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Nice job to go after that and force the foul.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
And he ends up missing both free throws. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. New York out in front. They lead by 2. And we're coming back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Gershon Yabusele. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Hart in at small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
New York working the ball around now. Now here's Clarkson. He's guarded by man. Oh, Towns with the triple.
It's such a luxury to have a big man like Towns who shoots so efficiently from outside.
And there's the lob. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
Yabusele the screen. To the middle. Clarkson finds Yabusele. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Sexton to the wing on the left. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Clarkson. Great D that time from man.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Back to Bridges. There's a screen. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Give Bridges a lot of credit there. I mean, these kinds of passes can really fortify team chemistry.
And some changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Yabusele. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Hart. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. To take the lead, Towns rips down the board. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Brunson banks it home. Big shot.
They have banged the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Hornets trail by 3. Outside Miller. Outside Bridges.
Who's watching it?
To tie it up. It's money from deep.
Wow. Huge points from Knipple. The youngster ready for a big moment.
Robinson, a screen on Miller. Oh, he can't hit it. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Now Bridges. Ooh, clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Mikal Bridges.
Tough move by Miller. Having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
Miller hits them both.
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
Outside Bridges. Outside Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Staying under control and unflappable. Brunson steps up when his team needs him the most.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Oh, Robinson with a block. Out of bounds. Charlotte keeps possession. Outside ball. Now Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Can't get the 3. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Bridges. Screen by Robinson. Outside Brunson. Oh, missed on the tray. Charlotte has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to round that many boards in one night.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. From downtown. Rebounded by Towns. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Here's Brunson. Here's Towns. 6 to shoot. And there's the rejection.
What a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
We are the sixth man.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, he got a foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
At the line, 2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
Now Ball. Shoots. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.